what's going on, guys? NFL Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson, he said that the NFL colluded not to draft Shedeur Sanders. This is kind of breaking news. If Shedeur really wanted to, or the Justice Department could get involved, they can actually conduct a real investigation here on what happened on draft day. But I'm going to let you hear what Eric Dickerson had to say. But it says here, Eric Dickerson, Hall of Fame running back, did say the NFL told teams. It didn't say the owners got together. It said the NFL told teams. It said the NFL told teams not to draft Shedeur Sanders, the son of Deion Coach Prime Sanders. He claimed the league wanted to make an example out of him during the 2025 draft. He said, to be clear, Shedeur went undrafted in 2025. Eric Dickerson, no, to be clear, Sanders, he didn't go undrafted in 2025. Let me just say that. I don't know why I said that. It said here, Dickerson stated, the NFL told teams do not draft him. We're going to make an example out of him. Well, I'm going to let you hear it in a second, but I'm just reading it, indicating that league officials actively communicated this to teams. At present, there is no official confirmation or statement from the NFL itself addressing this claim. It remains an allegation made by Dickerson. So while the media reports are circulating his comments, the NFL has not publicly acknowledged or refuted them. Here's the thing, guys. I'm going to let you hear what Eric Dickerson had to say. If this is true, Shedeur has a major lawsuit. If this is true, not only a major lawsuit, people can actually go to jail here. This is a federal situation if this happened. If at any time the president wants to get the Justice Department on this investigation and it's found out that this really did happen, if it gets out to the public, Shedeur will have, I'm talking about hundreds of millions of dollars in a lawsuit. If this was the case, we all know something happened here. Let's listen to Eric Dickerson.
This much here, what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other, don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft
Really?
him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that. Because they weren't gonna draft him either. They weren't gonna draft him.
I don't do conspiracy theories.
What I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other, don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source. And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft.
Yeah, so he's saying that someone called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't draft Shedeur. If this is true, these are still allegations, but if this is true, this kid has a major lawsuit. When I say major lawsuit, he may not ever have to play football. He may own that league. That's how big this lawsuit is. Collusion is a federal crime. And I know from following legal cases, he has a major lawsuit if this is true. Now, here's my thing. Here's what's disturbing about this. Roger Goodell. This is very disturbing if this is true, Roger Goodell, because you had a relationship with the Sanders family because your nephew played at Jackson State. And maybe, I don't know, maybe Shedeur rubbed you the wrong way. I don't know. I don't know the behind the scenes. Maybe Shedeur did rub some people the wrong way. I don't know, but I wasn't there. But what I'm saying is, if he wasn't drafted for that reason, if he fell for that reason, that's illegal. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. And this actually not only just a lawsuit, this could be criminal. This could be a criminal case if this is investigated and found out to be true. It's very disturbing that I had to report this. But like I said, I knew something happened. I just can't confirm it. I honestly feel something happened here, but I just can't confirm it. And quite frankly, I think I'm going to boycott the NFL, really, for real. I honestly think I'm going to boycott them for real because we have to take a stand, but we don't do it. We're not on code. We're not on code. They could do whatever they want to do to us. They're exercising their power. I don't know what Shedeur did. He rub somebody the wrong way or whatever? Is he that confident that rubs them the wrong way? And I just saw recently, but one of the reporters did to Myles Garrett. He wanted to bring up the speeding situation. Myles Garrett said, I would like to just talk about football or the charity stuff that I'm doing. Did you know that reporter twice brought up the speeding situation? These people don't like these people they feel like these people are getting easy money and they don't like it. And it's really a situation here. I remember the president of the United States, Trump, mentioned this. Don't draft day. Like, what's going on? Why he didn't get drafted yet? Everybody was thinking that, like, what's going on? He's the best one. He's the best college quarterback in college football going into the draft. We see that he did his thing. Guys, I don't care how hard he works. I don't care the kumbaya stuff, whatever y'all want to do. Guys, something happened here. Something happened. And this is why he's fourth on the depth chart. Something happened here. And also, I want to say this. They also are rumoring now a big trade going on. There could be a big trade going on. So Shedeur could get traded. I want to get into that. He could get traded. It says the quarterback could be traded. There's major trade rumors going on right now with the Cleveland Browns. They're actually looking for a running back, and they're looking for, they're definitely looking for a running back. And they have a lot of quarterbacks in house. They still have Deshaun. You know, he's still there. He's rehabbing. But it's circulating that there's major trades that could happen here. It says, here's the current trade buzz, and I'm going to get back to Shedeur with this thing. So exploring running back options with the regular season right around the corner and uncertainty surrounding rookies, especially Quinshon Judkins, who remains unsigned amid legal troubles. The Browns are reportedly making calls in the running back trade market. One of the biggest names being floated is Nick Chubb, who's now with the Texans. Nick Chubb, you don't want to come here. I'm just telling you, you don't want to come here. I mean, you don't want to go to Cleveland, who is now with the Texans. There's speculation about Cleveland possibly attempting to reacquire him if the opportunity arises. Interest in star pass rusher. Another intriguing rumor involving Trey Hendrickson, one of the Cincinnati Bengals. The Browns are said to be monitoring his availability, and a trade could be on the table despite changes dealing with the division. A potential deal might involve young player and a day 2 pick. So yes, there's a lot going on here. So they could be trying to work out some type of trade going on. But the thing is, I'm going back to this collusion. I honestly believe something happened because I know people saying, well, look, despite it all, he's gonna persevere. And not if the NFL is saying we're gonna teach you a lesson. Well, how you gonna persevere on that? The whole damn league don't want you, probably. It couldn't be me. I'll be suing. But I'm just saying I can't speak for him. I can only speak for myself. It's crazy because he's a happy-go-lucky kid too. Did you see him in the press conference? He's happy-go-lucky. And I said buck breaking. That's what I said. Somebody said he ain't no buck. You don't know what buck breaking mean. I said that he trying to buck break him. That's what I said. And it's crazy. And I just want to say this. It's disturbing, but it's not really that disturbing because we knew something possibly could be going on here. Something went wrong. I keep saying this. Something went wrong on draft day. Something went terribly wrong. But Eric Dickerson, man. Let's hear it one more time.
Say this much here, what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other, don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft
Really?
him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that. Because they weren't going to draft him either. They weren't going to draft him.
I don't do
So they said they weren't going to draft him either, but they said don't draft him. And like I said, if it did, he's saying it came from the NFL. It didn't come from owners saying it came from the NFL. And that's crazy because Roger Goodell had a relationship with them at Jackson State. And I'm going to say something about certain people. It don't matter what kind of relationship you have. It's them over us. It's always been that way. That's why I say you can't trust them. You can't trust those type of people. You know what I'm saying? That think that way. And I know people are going to say, what you mean you can't trust them type of people? If you know what you know what I mean. There's certain people that feel like they're on top, we're on the bottom. You can't trust people like that. It don't matter how much they smile in your face. They smile in your face. Yeah, you know the song. Backstabbers. But unbelievable. You know it go down in the comments, so I'll be looking for you guys in the comments. I'll catch you later. But this is disturbing, isn't it? And I might go live on this a little later to talk about a little more to see what you guys are thinking. But I'll talk to you soon. Peace.